What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Smite Talk, episode 4. Well, I fucked up with the title, but okay, I'll change that later. Yeah, I fucked up the title, but I've got Yanis on this week's episode. Hi, Yanis.
Hi.
This man
Hi.
is my bae.
Wow.
He's my god.
Well, thank you.
Well,
I
well,
guess.
well, you do everything on our team. Like, you actually do everything. One man fucking team. Tice sometimes carries, I guess.
Yeah, he does.
And Lucas
He
sometimes
does.
carries. And I
Everyone
sometimes
carries
carry. Well, maybe not jungle.
one. Oh,
He
that's
just
hard.
you gotta BM someone on the team.
That's you need to have like that.
Yeah, you need to have that
I don't
one
know how to
person.
call it in English. That one person that you just.
That one person called Javon.
Come on! Come on!
Hey, okay. The first question, obviously, is as normal. How did you find Smite, and how long ago was it?
So I think it was May or the month before that of last year. I was just scrolling through the free games on PlayStation, like I did sometimes, and I saw Smite and I was like, meh. But then I downloaded it anyway, and I told all my friends that I was playing it, and so yeah, we started playing it, and we really had a fun time. Eventually, most of my friends except for Tyson Lucas stopped playing it, but like we still carried on,
Okay.
and yeah, we had a really fun time.
Okay, so you've only played it for a year. Why does everyone make me
Yeah,
feel old? Why?
because my PC is shit and I play on PlayStation.
I played it on shit laptop. Like it was
Well, you might be old,
it was so
but
buggy.
that doesn't make you good.
It was so buggy. Hey, if I wasn't good, I wouldn't be on our team. We only have one bad
We have
person.
Luke in it.
We only have one bad person. Thank you very much.
We're just kidding around, Luke. We're just
Yeah,
kidding
we love
around.
you. We love you, Luke, even though your builds are shit. Jokes. Jokes. Right, okay, onto the meat and potatoes of the episode. Your competitive past, how else... Well, like the main meal. Meat and potatoes.
Okay,
Right.
I'll remember.
It's a British saying.
It's a British thing.
Yeah, it's a British saying. Right.
I'll just accept that.
Okay, you're Dutch, you don't understand British sayings. Right,
Obviously
okay.
not.
Okay, your competitive past. Talk us through it
So you mean like
from the start
teams
to
and
end.
stuff,
Yeah, your teams. Being on teams.
So was playing a lot of ranked and I enjoyed, but like I always lost with a friend of mine pretty much because of noobs playing the game.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to play with 5-man, so you could always trust your team.
Yeah.
And so I put my name on the site, my team up, and I was just like, hey, I'm a support main, I also play a lot of mid. If you need any of these roles, contact me. And I almost forgot about it, but then all of a sudden I got a message from Eddie saying like, hey, we are looking for a support, and I believe the same evening I already we played together.
Mm-hmm.
Like yeah, you pretty much love me. Like,
Yeah.
to be fair.
I fucking
Like I joined the Steam chat and I got like a message like that was sent before I joined, like, oh, I love this guy, so all that. So
yeah, man. Fucking
that was pretty funny.
The Tricks Tank
To be
love. That's what we bonded over. Tricks Tank.
Oh yeah, that too.
That's what we
And
bonded.
so yeah, I joined the team with Eddie, Chris, Aaron, you, and me. Was that it?
Yeah, that wasn't the best of teams. Yeah, wasn't the best of teams.
Yeah, we've done better.
Okay, what happens next?
So we were playing a time, and then Eddie got a little weird while I was on holiday. So I was like, Eddie, cool down or something. I don't know really what happened anymore. But well, eventually what happened was that Eddie joined another team, invited me to it as well, and then all of a sudden you were in it as well. So it was us three and Matt and Alan, I believe.
Okay.
So that was actually a pretty good team. Like, it's probably the best team we've had.
Obviously, yeah.
Only not the most fun team.
No, because it was too try hard.
And we didn't play a lot. So then you left, or you got kicked, I don't remember.
Yeah, I
What
got
happened.
kicked.
Really?
Yeah,
Well,
I
you got kicked?
Yeah, I got kicked.
And we got Cameron. I don't think it was a downgrade or an upgrade. Like maybe a little bit of a downgrade. I don't know.
Hey,
Really. But
hey.
the reason why I don't know that is because we really never played pretty much. Because he was never online, so.
Giannis, you just gotta pretend that I'm the best ADC you've ever seen.
Oh yeah, definitely a downgrade.
Yeah, definitely. Everyone's a downgrade to me. Apart from you, Giannis.
So yeah, I played that a lot of time. But eventually I left because you invited me and I was like, yeah, I want to play. Like, I don't want to wait for ages to be able to play.
So what was this team that you were getting invited to?
So, um,
Who was on it, and like
well,
how did this all come apart? Did you just get a random message one day, or was this take
yeah,
a
pretty
while?
much. It was pretty much random message one day. So it was me, you, Chris, Thijs, and Luke. And pretty much the first reason that you came to me is like, I've always said like, if you can make a team with you, me, and like Thijs and Luke, then I would instantly join. Like, that would be my perfect team. I said that I wanted Eddie or something, but Eddie was like not in the picture at the time. So Chris was fine at the time, pretty much. It was not my first choice, but you know. So yeah, we did it with Chris and all the guys, and I just joined because I never played in the other team, and I thought the team was fun. I knew it was a like not a bad team, but I knew I would have played more and have more fun.
Alright, so you joined this new team with me, you, Chris, Luke, and Tice.
Yes.
How does that go? How does that 5-man unit go? Like, how's
Well, it
training go?
started pretty well, like not like in matches, but we played a lot. But then instantly, like after the first day, I already was disappointed because Chris pretty much never showed up. And to be fair, when he showed up, like he was like the I don't know how you say that in English, but like the weakest wolf of the pack or something.
Weakest link, yeah. The
Yeah.
weakest link.
So like not like it looked like he was trying, but it almost looked like he was feeding sometimes.
Okay.
And well, Luke's good, but like he needed someone to play better with. And then we like because Chris also not played that much, we got Lucas as Phil, and we pretty much for the first like month we never lost a game with Lucas. And then I don't know what exactly happened, but Chris left or kicked. I don't know. I don't remember. But we got Lucas, yeah, and the team was just bad, and we played pretty regularly. Not regularly, to my opinion, because I want to play every fucking day with my team, but, you know, that's not going to happen, so I was pretty happy with what we got.
Alright, the 3 days a week is perfectly fine right now. Obviously, we'll look to upping it at one point, but...
And I'm hoping that maybe in the holiday we can do some more, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, like, organize everyone being off at the same time. Try and do some of that, you know? It's mainly
Yeah,
that's just
so-
mainly that's just you guys and Luke telling me when your
That's pretty
holidays
much where
is
we are
and me
now.
booking it off. So, how is this current team going? Like so you said you went undefeated for a month. So
Yeah, pretty well.
how did the first
Well, I
loss
think
go?
that mainly was because we had, how do I say this? Like we had a really low elo after like losing a lot, and then we had easy enemies for a long time. So I think that's why we won for a long time.
Okay. And how did you guys take
And
your
that-
first loss?
Not too bad to be honest.
Do you think it was like just getting outplayed, or do you think it was like your guys' own mistakes?
Yeah, we were not really like working together really well.
Another question is, I'll just have to keep going in the story. With this team, how does this dynamic work? Like, like, is there who's the main shot caller?
Me.
And does anyone else give input? Does everyone give input, or is there just certain people that give input?
Um, so we haven't really talked about this, but if you ask me, everyone can put in, but like when we need to decide quickly, it's just my call, and that's what you do, and not really anything else. Although that's not really done till now. Like it's been better in, but like
Um,
people are still ignoring me from time to time.
okay. But another question is, who's the main theory craft on the team? You know, like making your comps and
Dude.
like. Okay, so now the real question is, who the fuck's the captain?
Well, you.
No, but again, like your team does not look like it has a captain. You get what I mean? Because you don't really need one.
Well, I don't really know what you're trying to say, but
No, I'm just saying that your team doesn't really look like it needs one. Would you agree with that statement? Like, it doesn't really need a captain. It only needs a captain when it's
because we
time
work
to.
so well together. Or what?
No, yeah, but yeah, basically, it only needs a captain when
Yeah,
it's time
I
for
would
like roster
agree.
changes and that. That's the only time a captain's really
We
needed.
had so like
What were you gonna say?
we had so many roster changes. Like when I started playing in the scene, like I was pretty annoyed by it. So I was really hoping that this would stay the same for like when I joined, Eddie said like, "Oh, you're gonna be in this team for like months, so don't. You have to be online. You have to do regular stuff." But I was the only pretty much regular player that wasn't like people left all the time, and new people came in, and people left again. And
Mm-hmm.
but now we have a pretty team that seems to you know work out. I know two other person still alive. I don't think you will leave me soon.
No, of
The
course
only
not,
thing I've
Jonas.
heard about is that someone said something about that maybe Chris came back and that someone had to leave them, but I don't know if that's a rumor or that's something that's
No,
happening.
Chris is not coming back. This team is
Okay.
staying together. You know, because
Oh,
I think
that's
we've got a good dynamic going. Like everyone enjoys playing together. And that's
yeah.
the main part. Like, that is. Would you agree with me when I say that? That's the main part. Is finding a group of players you enjoy
Yes.
playing with.
Can I cheer for a second
Yeah.
for the fact that I just defeated Nami Lion in hard mode for the first time?
Dank.
Dang.
Dank.
Real randoms as well. I'm so happy. But yeah, let's continue. I'm sorry.
Right. Okay. Moving on to the questions where I said to Luke, if I could, I'd have a gun firing for this box. This is where shots fired happens. For these next couple of
What do you
questions.
mean?
Like you know, like you insult people, like saying these are your least favorite teammates.
Do I have to say who's my least favorite teammate now?
Yeah,
Is that what you expect?
that'll be one of the questions. Yes.
Okay, great.
Favorite teammate ever.
Favorite teammate, I would say. I want to say Tice or Luke. As Tice is just my friend in real life, you know, so I really enjoy playing with him. But I'm the other side. He's on the other side of the map. I like playing with Luke a lot. I have the idea that well, I think it's fun to learn people stuff, and I think Luke can learn the most from me. I guess.
I'm not even in the conversation. I'm joking.
Well, do you remember your conversations with Luke? Those were great words, man.
What's the conversation I had with Luke?
You had an hour video about Luke talking all the time, and you're trying to murble some questions in, which barely succeeded.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Did anyone?
Least favorite teammate.
Least favorite teammate, I gotta say, either Aaron or Chris, but because I played so few with Aaron, I'm gonna say Chris.
Okay. Why?
Um, he was just bad in comparison. Yeah, I'm sorry to say that.
Is that the only thing you can say? Or is there maybe a bit more? Maybe do you guys just not gel?
No, we like each other. Like before we played the first game, I was like, oh, this guy's nice, and I still think he's nice, but like compared to everyone else, pretty much, he just doesn't have that level, I guess.
Okay.
Like maybe bad because I haven't played with him a long time, and I don't want to like upset him for something that's not true. But the times that we played, he didn't play like the level that I expected him to play. If you compare it to me, you, Tice, Lucas, Luke.
Okay. Yeah, I understand that now. I'm getting where you're coming from. Okay. Favorite person to play against?
Against,
Yeah, favorite person to ever play against.
as in custom games.
It can be any. I narrowed it down to Luke for like conquest because um I wanted a bit of variety from him because he was just going to focus on joust. But for you,
Okay.
any game or any time you've played against somebody you know, who who
Well, that
who,
barely ever happened, so I'm just gonna say Matt. I
Matt,
know
okay.
he's pretty annoying to me, but like I learn a lot from him when he talks. Like he's mad when he talks to you and you play that, but you also learn a lot.
Mhm. Okay, so that's perfectly fine. And least favorite person to play against.
I would say it hasn't really happened yet, but I would say Luke. Just because I think if we play against each other, we would become mad at each other, and it wouldn't
Mhm.
be fun for either of us.
You two just never got along.
We can
Joking.
go along, to
Yeah,
be
I know.
fair,
It's
but
just what you two do is argue. It's
yeah,
fine.
but I like to argue, so I like people that I can argue with
You
who
get
are
triggered.
like, if I argue with someone and I get triggered, and 50 minutes later we're still friends, then I know I'm good friends with that guy because I can just argue with him.
Are we good friends, Janus?
That's why I'm. That doesn't mean that if you're not arguing with me, you're
No.
not a good friend, but
No, I'm asking, are we good friends? Because I don't know. We haven't had that yet.
yeah, sure.
Yeah, great.
We can be friends.
We are friends. Okay. I already know the answer to this one. Favorite god.
Um, how do you know the answer to that one? I don't even know it.
Well, I
Let's
think I know
see.
the answer
Oh, you're
because
looking for new art, yeah?
yeah, you ask the player all the time.
Well, I'm not really serious ever, but yeah, I do love to play new art. So you're not wrong.
Hmm. So is she your favorite god? Yeah.
Um, yes, I would say so.
Alright, okay. Why is that? Why is New Y your favorite god?
Hmm. I have the feeling like if I see pros play, they play so differently. I'm not saying they play bad, because you know they're pros, but they play us so differently. If I play Noir, I play it so that I can insta-kill pretty much everyone late game, and I'm so strong. I can also like burst towers down in seconds. Well, it's a bit less now because there's no more backdoor protections,
Mm-hmm.
but I can still like do it really quickly. I do a ton of damage. I insta-kill pretty much everyone. I have movement speed. I have invisibility. I've got mans to bloody block me against damage dealers and everything.
So New Y
But yeah,
pretty
that's why I
OP.
guess. Well, if I play, I would say so.
Alright, at least favorite god.
Can I name two if I reason it well?
Name two and then give one a slight advantage.
Okay, so I want to say Loki, just because, you know, fucking up noobs playing him all the time and ignoring the butt out of me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't really hate the god himself that much, I just hate trollers, last spammers, like, that part of Loki. And then, as real god that I hate is Sobek, as I hate to play against Sobek, he's so annoying. It's one of the only guardians that I'm really like, I cannot play this guy, it's fucking annoying. Yet, also couldn't play Fafnir, so I'm planning to change it, but,
Yeah, no,
you
Fafnir's
know,
one of your
that's
batters.
like Kuzma. Yeah, but, like, when I joined the team, I said I can play Fafnir, and now I am a golden Fafnir in mind.
Okay,
which is not half bad.
which one's got the slight advantage? Which one do you like? Oh, sorry,
So
hate the
back just
most?
because I don't
Yeah.
hate Loki itself.
Okay. Right, what question's next? Favorite skin?
Foxy.
Foxy Amaterasu.
Amaterasu.
Yeah. Why is
It's
that?
so cool. I'm
It's
playing
so
her
cool.
now. Yeah, she's just her voice pack, a bam 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 boom. Ah, her voice lines are just great. I'm
Uh,
Foxy and I know it.
least favorite skin?
Jokey.
Jokey
Just don't like the
Loki.
last ones.
Oh, for fuck. Right, okay.
I hate those last time noobs, man.
Yeah, they are pretty
No,
bad.
wait.
They are pretty
I
bad.
defeated. I defeated Hydra. Oh my god. I won hard mode. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm interrupting again. I'm so sorry.
That's favorite change Hyra has ever made?
Season 4, pretty much. But I want to say particular thing, but like I
Hmm.
want to support Luke in saying that Season 4 was great. Because you know you were arguing about that, but I think Season 4 is great, and then particularly the Watch Skip buff. I love that. Because I'm a support, you know.
Yeah, support. Just gotta give the support some love.
Also, I love
Least.
the new items, so
Alright,
you know.
least favorite change.
Least favorite chains, I think. All the nerfs lately, like on all my favorite cards.
What, Terra
Does that
Fafnir,
count?
Khepri got nerfed a while ago.
All my fucking gods got nerfs.
You know, only Geb. Geb's still there.
Gep still down, yeah.
Geb just never gets nerfed. He's just there.
Gab never gets nerfed, man.
He's just there. Athena
He's that
Geb.
all the time.
They'll like the meta always goes. Athena and Geb will always rise back to the top at some point. They were at the top in season 1. They ended up being the top midway through season 2.
They said that Gab was so bad, like all season.
At season 3, at the start of it,
Now he's coming
Athena and
back up
Geb
because
were
all the
amazing.
Guardians, all of the Guardians.
I think it was actually just before you started playing. Then, if you started playing, I think it was like February or March. Geb and Athena were the top supports in season 3. And then, so I'm just waiting for it to happen this season. It just always happens because everyone forgets. Athena has a good taunt. She's got basically insta kill on her kit. And then everyone remembers Geb counters that. So those two just end up being the top two.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
Like kind of how like, you know, with Poseidon coming in and out of the meta due to people remembering to Aegis.
Yeah,
That's pretty much how it goes.
it's like a wave.
Like people forget how to use it, he's good. People remember how to use it, it's bad.
Hmm.
Right, okay, this is the one where everyone really thinks and gives me stupid fuck answers. Like how Luke tried to tell me you shouldn't be able to jump out of Odin Cage.
I think my answer is pretty stupid as well, but I'm gonna give it anyway.
Or how Brandon told me Jingwei's passive should be doubled in time.
I think that my arguments are pretty well, but I also think that it would be like they would never do it because it's maybe too.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I guess, but I'm
Right,
not sure.
I'll ask the question now. If you're part of the high-res balance team, you have 2 buffs and 1 nerf. What would you do?
Okay, so I would buff. Like if you're playing in dual lane as Guardian, you have like barely more health than your Hunter, and I think that's complete bullshit. So I would buff like the base health of Guardians in general.
Okay, well, that makes sense. Obviously, you'd have to level out their health scaling. But yeah, to even out.
Yeah, because late game it's just normally good, but like early game I just ugh. I'm just not tanky at all.
Yeah, I like that actually. I like that. That's actually a pretty good
Yeah,
one.
I'm the best.
Next
And
one.
I have no idea about that one, but because I like her, I would like backdoor protectors back on you.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Why is that? Just because you like her?
Yeah, pretty much. And I think she's not played anyway, with or without, so it's not like it's OP because she's not played anyway.
Have
You
you
can't
never
say like, oh,
watched
it's
Xbox Pro
OP.
League? They just
No,
play
actually, I
They
haven't.
just play Nuwa solo all the fucking time.
Yeah, but that's why they're Xbox.
And then you've got a 4v5 team fight with Nuwa split pushing your Phoenix.
Yeah, you
That's pretty much what
need
happens
to
on
watch
Xbox.
PC because Xbox is just bullshit.
Yeah, and then we've got Trix Tank.
Exactly.
Like, why would you watch anything without Trix Tank?
I have no idea.
Right, okay, Nerf. Nerf something.
That is a good question. Who's OP? I think, okay, that, Rot of Duty needs to be nerfed.
Rod of Duty?
I
Well, yeah.
think,
How would you nerf it?
I think it's crazy that mages have 25% extra damage that game. Like, how's that fair against any other fucking role?
Yeah, to be fair, that's pretty OP.
Like, or give, like, hunters that same item.
Yeah, please do. Buff hunters. Buff every hunter. Please. I beg. Buff Rama. Buff Kronos.
Buff the strongest god in the game. Okay.
Buff
Oh,
Apollo.
the strongest god in the game.
Buff Soul. Buff Kronos.
Soul. Yeah, let's buff Soul.
Buff Kronos. Buff Freya.
You are crazy.
Buff Hoyi. Buff Skadi. Yeah, buff Honor. You just buff all the hunters and everyone that can play in the hunter role. Also, buff Ao Kwang, because love Ao Kwang.
I hate you more than ever before.
Hey, it's better than me saying buff Kali.
No, I don't think it is, to be fair.
Kali's fucking gross. So you
Yeah,
So-
but you just suggested to buff Soul. So.
that's Soul OP.
Yeah, so why buff her?
Because I play her.
Good point, but not really.
So let's get this straight. You're going to nerf Rod of Tahuti by taking the 25% off.
But not all of it.
How much you take off?
Not crazy. I don't know, like 5%?
So you wait. So you put it to 5%.
No, put it to 20.
Oh, 20. Okay. That's still pretty broken.
Crazy. Yeah, but like both teams get it anyway, so.
Yeah, good point.
And
Right.
they've used it for months, so 5% will make a big impact anyway. Months, years, probably, I don't know how long it will be.
Right. He scammed through that pretty quickly.
Was that everything?
Yeah, that's all the questions.
Look, took an hour, lol, I took half an hour.
Alright, any advice you'd give players looking to get into the competitive scenes?
Is Luke watching?
No clue.
Has he been commenting?
Not I've seen.
Okay. Anyway, tips I would give to people that were going to play competitive slash in a team. Competitive. I'd say, don't, because a lot of people, when I joined this, were like, yeah, team play is the most important. And yes, it is, but like the level Luke and stuff at when I joined was like way lower than now, but that's obvious because we played longer. Like he already thought that team play was more important than his own skill, while his own skill was not high enough. So don't focus on full team. Like also train like yourself. Don't be like, okay, I'm only gonna train when the team's on, because you still want to get by yourself.
Okay, that's great. That's actually great advice. Is there any shout-outs you'd like to give?
No.
No, you don't want to shout your team. You're the best team in the world.
You're part of my team. Luke already was here.
Shout me out.
You are here. What
Shout
the fuck?
shout out the best ADC on console. Even though I'm not. Still, give me a
You
shout out.
can't.
Give me a shout out for it.
Do you have Jan's best hunt on the best
Yeah,
ADC on the phone?
yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
One,
Right,
one,
okay.
one, me bitch.
Right, okay, Yanis, I'll let you go now. Thanks for being
Uh,
on this week's episode. Right.
Not a problem.
No problem. Right. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. I've not decided who's going to be on next week. Probably Tice Lucas or something like that. One of them. One of them. One of the Dutch. One of
Sounds
them.
like something I'd want to watch.
So, as always, hey guys, enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye, guys.